Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're back out here in the greenhouse, and it is just too hot in this hot house. I tell you what, it's probably in the lower 90s out there today. We've had a little bit of a problem with this overheating on days like that. My truck register is 103, but I know that's not the case. But it's in the lower 90s for sure. You can see my pumpkin plants have been growing and doing pretty good, but drooping a little bit. So at least they don't have that direct sunlight, but we are way too warm in here on average. I come out first thing in the morning, open both of my windows and my door. So we open that window and the door first thing in the morning at like 6:30 in the morning. We do have a bunch of other plants over here, and I will say because of the heat, we take them off the shelf in the morning and put them over there on the ground because it just gets too hot up there when it's this warm. So I kind of figured we were kind of prepared for that to happen. I don't have another bench or anything on this side, otherwise I probably would have put them over there, because in the afternoon it tends to be not so aggressively hot on this side of the greenhouse. But that aside, we do have some nice little starts. We got some yellow zucchini and some zucchinis, a bunch of little watermelons, some cucumbers. Let's see, we got some marigolds growing down there, and we have a couple tomato plants growing as well. Barely can't see those yet, but they are starting to come up. Anyways, so this is what we're dealing with. My greenhouse works too well, and of course, really we wanted the greenhouse for early season and late season stuff, other than my pumpkin ideas. I think we're going to be battling this all summer. If it gets any hotter, it's going to be torrential to deal with. You can see I come in here and I spray the ground down for various reasons. Get the humidity up here in a little bit. But also, I mean, the roots are going to start growing out of my pumpkins over there hopefully soon. But kind of abnormal for us. We've had some warm temperatures like this in the past in early June. It's not like it's never happened. But it's cooking. It went from cool weather, non-garden growing weather, to all of a sudden we are feeling like August around here, July, August. It's just kind of crazy. You can see our shelves kind of empty. I do have these over here. Oh, these are my tomatoes. Okay, so we do have a couple little tomatoes started up. And if I keep them wet, they don't get too hot here. But we try to keep the other plants off of here because they start to droop a little bit. They dry out way too quick over here when that sun is facing from this side this way. It gets ferocious. But yeah, I think our greenhouse is too good, if that makes any sense. I think it gets too hot in here. That's one reason I wanted to be able to put a window up high, because I thought it would definitely relieve some of that heat a lot better up high, but the window was too big. So we may have to modify. I may have to come up with another little door up there of some kind to release some heat out of here. But if it doesn't get any warmer than this year, I mean, like, we do have some days in the hundreds sometimes. Last year wasn't so bad, but this year's looking like we might be a little bit warmer across the country. Many of you know, and we haven't been having a lot of rain, so it's dry and hot and good time. But while you're in here, let's get a closer look at some of these plants we got growing. This one is a contender, and that one over there is a contender as far as being my inside the greenhouse pumpkin plant. And these are both the 1005 Clement seeds. If anybody out there knows what they are, that's what I got going on. And whichever one takes off and really starts going good first, the other one's going to get cut and sliced and thrown out in the compost pile, unfortunately. But we only can have room for one plant to grow out of here, and it will spill over to the outside, and hopefully, but we'll see what's going. As we're looking right now, they're pretty close, but this one here might be reaching out just a little bit further. This one might take off sooner, but we're gonna see. We had a couple really nice plants for backups over here that are looking really good. And see, these are two of the 600 Clements. That's the 1005 Clements that we got from him. And not too bad plants. These ones are going to be put out in the garden outside. And my biggest worry out there is the sunshine is going to hammer them. I'm going to have to create some shade as I put them out there, but that's going to be fun. And a little closer look down here at all these different little plants. There's a couple zucchinis there. Those there are watermelons, cucumbers, marigolds, yellow zucchinis, maybe some regular zucchinis there. So there's all kinds of things going on. And those are ready to go really outside. I could plant those outside maybe this evening or tomorrow. It's supposed to cool off about 10 degrees, and thank goodness. Maybe get some clouds. And there's a 55% chance of rain tomorrow. So let's hope and pray that turns into something. We're hoping for some rain. We're really dry. And we had a little sprinkle up there on pasture here, I don't know, last weekend. And it helped. Every little bit helps. We're not going to complain, but we sure would like some more. So tomorrow might be the day. I'll let you know how that goes. But this is what's going on in the greenhouse, guys. It's kind of skimpy. We had a real late start to the season, as you know. And again, we had jumped from cool weather to hot weather almost overnight. And so some of our seeds actually just got baked over here. Didn't even do anything because it got too hot in here too quick. I just didn't really realize it was going to do that. But we salvaged some. We're going to plant some more. And we got some things planted outside, but I'm going to leave that for next time. I just wanted to let you guys know that the greenhouse is hot. It's too hot. I need to come up with a different plan. Should I put a fan in here and get some air moving out one of these windows, or perhaps the door? You know, we could put it in the door over here and get some air moving out of here. Comment down below if you've had any experience with that. I am a little bit a ways away from power, but if I have to, I will run a cord over here if I need to keep this down. Like right now, it's doable in here, but like I said, I've had these doors open and windows open all day, but good grief, the temperature gauge is pegged, so it's kind of warm in here. Anyways, thanks for coming along, guys. A little update on the greenhouse. I hope next time that I show you inside the greenhouse, we will be a lot fuller and maybe have some serious activity going on over here. And maybe these plants will be moved out in the garden, and then I'll have something to show you out there. It's just now kind of coming up outside. But thanks for coming along, guys. The greenhouse is cooking, and so am I. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.